Hi Scorpio. So I got some random messages. Somebody might really enjoy Adam Sandler movies, which is cool. I got some random Adam Sandler energy for Scorpio today, like his impersonations and things like that, or his like weird voices from his movies back in the day. And then also I got the song Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, and it gave me the feeling that maybe some of you guys are on someone's mind, or you might be feeling this way. Somebody's like thinking about, they're having a slowdown, maybe this is a player or something, and now they don't have as many options, and so they're thinking about a time when they could have had somebody meaningful, but right now it's a little bit harder for them to attract what they used to attract. And I'm feeling distract energy as well, like maybe they can't be distracted as much as they used to be. They're not partying as much. There aren't as many people that want to be with them or around them, and so now they're kind of feeling the repercussions of actions long ago. Maybe they're having like a ghost of Christmas past moment, except it's not Christmas. So let's see what energy Scorpio is embodying right now. Whoa. The significant line from that song that came through was, when the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Okay. What energy is Scorpio embodying right now? Renewal. This is the Judgment card. Three of Pentacles. So yeah, reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. Well, there you go. Kind of confirmation of that lyric that came through. Some of you could have been going through a situation, whether it's romantic or not, where you're just kind of reviewing it and now seeing like maybe a little bit more clearly, like a hindsight is 20/20 kind of energy about, or that's your goal, is to come to that kind of 20/20 vision where you can move forward clearly, having learned from something that happened before. And this may, with the Three of Pentacles here, it may have something to do with what you love to do, or because I got Adam Sandler, maybe some of you are into filmmaking, maybe you like to, I just heard videography, so maybe that's something you're interested in revisiting. And you could even be getting ideas for something like to create based on something that's happened in the past, like an idea for you to use going forward creatively. That's for somebody, but I think mostly this is somebody reviewing a situation and then being like, okay, this is what I won't repeat from that situation, or at least now I know what I can avoid from that kind of situation going forward. I mean, that's a good reflective energy. So let's see now what the tarot has for Scorpio. Collective energy for all placements of Scorpio only. Let's see. Scorpio. What does the tarot have to say to Scorpio right now? First out, we have the Hermit card. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, and I'm just getting like a learning from the past kind of energy. We did just have a full moon, so maybe some of you are really taking advantage of that. We have the Strength here, Leo energy. And actually today is the first phase after the full moon, which is, I think it's called waning gibbous. King of Cups, there you are, Scorpio. That's your advice here. And then we have the Chariot, beautiful. Chariot is the outcome. So you have 3 major arcana here, and you got one for your overall energy. These are big changes for you, Scorpio. I feel like this is, oh, look at that. 4 major arcana, the Hierophant. Where you want to commit yourself is what I'm feeling with that energy. It's like, where do I want to commit myself? And I think it has something to do with you learning from the past in a situation, carefully reviewing, going within, researching, you know, taking advantage of Hermit energy to reflect, to learn, to study something, and maybe to use it to help other people, maybe to guide other people. And with the Hierophant being the overall energy, you could either be someone who's in a teaching position or you're looking for that kind of guidance. You're seeking guidance. Some of you may even be in prayer, which is always beautiful to me. No matter what you're dealing with, Scorpio, I am in favor of prayer. I feel like it's very, very helpful. Paired with meditation, it can be really cleansing for your energy, and also it provides powerful protection and results in my experience. Some of you may be also experiencing that. So with the Hierophant overall, I am getting the energy of you trying to figure out like what it is I want to commit my energy to. Like, what is it I want to do right now? And so maybe you've been just a little bit standoffish, not in a mean way, but just a little bit standoffish. And this is similar to Libra's energy. So you may have like heavy Libra placements. But for you, I'm getting more like reflective of what do I want to take away here? Like I'm feeling an energy of you made peace with the situation already. I feel like you've made peace with the situation. And now you're like, okay, just in a period, not stagnancy, because I don't see the Hangman, but kind of a little bit of like holding yourself away. It's weird. A Gemini recently had like a monastery energy, and it's almost the same feeling I'm getting now. Just wanting to be with yourself. But with the Four of Pentacles here crossing the Hermit, I feel like, you've been holding back from it. You've been holding back from tapping into your higher self. Interesting. And this could also be you knowing that you need to do something, or that you have an interest you want to make a move on and you're stalling on it with this Four of Pentacles as a blockage. So don't stall necessarily. It's time, I feel like it is time to take action on what you need to do. That could be some divine guidance that's coming through for you. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles beneath this. Like there's something, yeah. Oh, wow. And the Ten of Cups is beneath the Sun here, but we have the Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Wheel, and the Sun. These are all what's lined up. I feel like this is a matter of you not being frozen in the reflection. It's like you've, I sound crazy right now. I'm trying to put this into words, but it's difficult, admittedly. It's like you're trying to maybe sort out every single detail, Scorpio, before you make a move on something. But you need to, instead of trying to figure everything out on your own, I am feeling the energy of you needing to seek guidance. This could be inner guidance. You know, Scorpio is a very intuitive, spiritual sign. And I just heard Pluto. That may be significant for some of you. I think maybe Scorpio is the ruling sign for Pluto. So if I'm not an astrologist, but you may want to look up on YouTube. There are videos from people who do study the planets in correlation with the signs. They might be able to tell you what it means for you. For some of you, Pluto might be significant in what's happening in your life right now. So perhaps look that up. You may also want to see what your Pluto sign is and look that up. And then I just got a visual of like the cartoon Pluto. Is that a dog? So there may be a significant dog in your life. I'm so sorry if you lost this dog. I hope that you have not lost this dog. But this dog has just come through energetically for some reason. Maybe that's a totem for you, or a support. I just heard like support animal for you. Very important. this dog may actually be a guide for you. It's been helpful to you in a way that you can't. Yeah, I just got like shivers on only one side of my body, interestingly enough, but it's like this dog has really been helpful to you and has been a guide for you. And if not a physical dog, you may have a spirit animal dog that could be your totem. So maybe look that up as well. Okay? I didn't mean to go off on a rampage there, but we have strength here. This is what your focus is right now. Strength. Trying to hold it together, and I feel like you're doing a good job, and it's taken a lot. You may have strong Leo in your chart, but I feel that determination. I feel like that strength that you're drawing on is leading you to this outcome with the Chariot, which is really good. Really good. And I feel like you are taking action. I don't see the Two of Cups, but maybe you're holding back still in a way. Like you might, and I just got like start, stop. And that can be difficult, and that could have to do with your Pluto placement as well. So it's like something that you're just having trouble getting over a hump, but I feel like I'm speaking to very spiritual Scorpios, and there is a heavy advice on the table right now for you to not run away from your spiritual guidance. For some reason, there's like somebody who's stalling on connecting spiritually, and I've had moments like that too, like where I know how cleansing meditation for me can be. Like I'm very, very blessed to be able to receive certain messages when I meditate and to get extreme like clarity on certain things. But there is a time where I felt like fear even when it came to meditating, like what am I only imagining these things? And no, you're not. Maybe some of you have been feeling that way too, and so it's caused you to stall, or maybe some of you have had to deal with shadow work in your meditation, and it's bringing up some things for you that could be difficult, and you've been trying to pace yourself. But I feel with this strength energy, continue to go forward with that 12-12 on the clock, and then 12-13, they both might be significant for you, but continue to draw on that strength. I feel like the energies are congratulating you on how far you've come, so don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up, okay? But keep going. Do keep going. It's good to be able to draw on that hermit energy and go within. But I feel like you could go a little bit deeper, and that's the blockage here with this Four of Pentacles. And you're being asked to just go a little bit deeper. If you know that you have maybe certain spiritual gifts, or if you know if it's not even about spiritual gifts and you are just able to unlock peace for yourself by meditating. And I know I got for Scorpio a long time ago a message just about peace. Like actually you were directed to a peace meditation. Just it was Shanti, that's all that came through. I think some of you might be needing that again, some sort of calm to also come in with this strength, because there's always periods of rest needed, and I think you've been doing a good job of like taking care of yourself, but you're having trouble balancing like, well, what do I do moving forward, and then relaxing, and then meditating, and then like how do I make it all work? And I feel like you might just be, you're being too hard on yourself. It's like almost you're gaslighting yourself when you have come a really long way and you've done a really good job. So maybe try not to think of this work that you've been doing as a burden. And but I feel like some of you have been feeling like it's a bit burdensome. So you've been avoiding it for some reason, but I feel like it will actually help you to dive just a little bit deeper. And if you know what that means, then you'll understand, into your spiritual practice, okay? And then we have with this, the advice is the King of Cups. So yeah, that is stepping into or embodying your own emotional maturity. And I feel like you're doing that because you're seeing the truth of the situation with this Judgment card here. You're feeling like, okay, I know I need to do this. I need to take this certain action, whatever that is. And I feel like it's really leading you to the Chariot, which is your outcome. like these three cards are working together for me right now. The Strength, the King of Cups, and the Chariot. It's like as you rebuild your emotional self, as you strengthen maybe your emotional self, and I'm getting the energy of like the Scorpios who you may have suffered some kind of a, not even suffered, you may have suffered a physical loss, or you may have lost a pet that was very important to you, but I feel like this has been a spiritual, like an ego death. This has been you gone through just a stage of loss and grief, maybe over the last couple of years, months, weeks, whatever, but it's kind of taking you through the ringer, and you feel like you're doing the best you can, and you are doing a great job, right? I feel like there's just something like maybe more that you could be doing to help yourself. For some of you, I just got the image of somebody writing in a journal. It could be that. You might need to like maybe ask yourself some questions and answer them in your journal. And it could help you process. Or for some of you, it is in your meditation. If you're able to connect and receive guidance that way, then you're being advised to do that. And then that'll carry you. It'll give you this kind of maybe balance between strength and emotional stability that you've been longing to master. Because I feel like you've been doing okay. And you have the King of Cups here upright. And your present energy is the Hermit, which is good energy still, right? But it's like you can only help people so much before you need to help yourself more and refill your own cup. And I'm getting that. It's like you've been trying to still carry loads for other people, but you've been hurting, Scorpio, is what I feel, or at least the ones I'm talking to right now. But again, as you're rebuilding yourself, it's like you're on your way to getting back to how good you can feel with this Chariot card as your outcome. And it's like a major emotional arc for you at this stage in your life. But you're getting, like I'm getting that Moonology card, the energy is gaining momentum. And it is. But I feel like there's something that can just take it a little bit further for you, maybe even in terms of manifestation. Some of you might also like to ride motorcycles. That could be something that you enjoy safely, of course. That's therapeutic for you. But I feel like that's what's being said here. It's like you've been holding back from something that's going to be able to assist you. And I feel like it has to do with your spiritual guidance. And you need to, or you're being asked and guided to tap in just a little bit deeper. And it'll assist you along this emotional journey. Because with all of these major arcana being here, I feel like this is heavily about your spiritual journey. And sometimes we do get messages like this. So with the Hierophant being overall, the Hermit being your present, the Strength being your present focus, and then the Chariot being your outcome, it's like you're doing it. You are doing it, Scorpio. And I feel like you're about to elevate. The Death is not here because I feel like you've already been through it. And you may have gone through like some sort of dark night of the soul, or perhaps a Saturn return. Check your Pluto placement for sure. But it's like something connected to your finances, your work, what you do as well. It's like you're on your way to being out of a slump, and creatively, it's going to help you to tap in. I may be speaking to someone who isn't comfortable fully sharing their spiritual side with their close friends or family, and so it's very, very private to you. And maybe that's why it's coming through this way with the Hermit. But I haven't seen the Moon. The Cancer energy we have here is, the Chariot. So I feel like you're on your way, and it's okay for you to do this privately if you choose. And the Wheel is here as well. So let's get some oracle cards for you, because I don't even think this needs to be clarified. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who really wants to build a legacy, build a life for themselves, connect with other people, but you have been going through some really personal challenges. And you're almost on the other side. I feel like you are almost on the other side. Like I'm hearing like an Amy Winehouse lyric, or I'm seeing an image from one of her songs where she's talking about a penny in a tunnel. It's like you're trying to get to the other side. And maybe that's that start-stop energy where the penny falls. And maybe it takes someone else being like, boom, to get it rolling again, to get out to the other side of that tunnel. But at the same time, I feel like your spirit team is there for you to help you get to the other side, and they're probably waiting for you. From what I'm getting here, it's like they're waiting for you to I can't say it any other way, but to meet with them, to trust them, and so whatever that is for you, whatever process you have to tap in just a little bit deeper to your spirituality, whether it's writing, prompted journaling, so that's writing again, whether it is your creative projects. Some of you might heal through your work, and it could be videography, it could be assessing the things you see around you and making sense of them and trying to help other people that way. With art, yeah, I'm really getting that heavy creative energy as well. So somebody who likes to create a lot, maybe with video. And I feel like tapping in will just help you a bit more. So get back to those things that you really, that give you peace. Because I feel like peace is what you are seeking. But it's almost like you're not going to be able to get it until you face this part of yourself and embrace it. Because it's not anything to be ashamed about. And I feel like that's what needs to be driven home for you. It's not anything to be ashamed about. Even though you feel like you can't really share it with your close friends and family, okay? All right, let's get some Rebel cards for Scorpio. You do you. Stop trying to change people, it never works. And we have stop sleeping so damn much at the top. Wake up, you're missing some cool shit. Yeah, like it's time to start. Then I have at the bottom, get some sleep. Some of you may have been having trouble sleeping. Well, let's see if anything comes out in the shuffle. Rebel. Because fuck it. Yeah, and I feel like that's what you're working up toward. Because this is your outcome. With the Chariot. I feel like that's what you're working toward. And with the stop sleeping so damn much, I do feel like it's the Hermit energy. Even though the Hermit is introspection, I feel like you've done a good amount of introspection. So it's like you know what you need to do, but you're stalling on doing it. Remember, with this Four of Pentacles? So just try to work that out for yourself. And for some of you, that's going to be, like I said, the action itself. Getting into that activity that you've been thinking so heavily about. It's like once you start, it'll come to you. And if it's more spiritual for you, once you lean into that spirituality, it'll help you get to the other side of this, I feel like, emotional slump. Okay? I really hope this has made sense or been helpful to some Scorpios out there. And I am feeling heavy Virgo energy in this too with the Hermit. I think Adam Sandler is a Virgo as well, so I don't know, that might have come through for somebody who has heavy Virgo and Scorpio placements, or this could be energy coming from a Virgo who's on your spirit team or something like that, who is trying to show you like, hey, you know, we're here for you. We're here for you. Keep going. You're doing a good job. You're almost there. You're almost there. Keep going. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this has been helpful. Until next time, I will affirm for you and for me. All is well. And don't forget about the Pluto, whether it's the dog or the planet. Okay. Bye, Scorpio.